Alexandria. Thank you for tuning in again today. Today is going so great today. I'm looking forward for what's happening today. Got some friends coming over. Yay! Anyway, I hope that you're having a beautiful time wherever you may be. Anyway, let's get straight to it. Today I want to talk about what is it that I want to talk about? Oh my gosh, I had my topic. Anyway, so let's take a second and think. Let me think, what was it I was going to talk about? Ever feel like you're on Jeopardy? Okay, got it. So when it's all said and done, when the relationship is over, that's the topic that I'm talking about today. How to move on, when it seems hard or that other person is not accepting your answer. I'm done with it, or I'm ready. Now, this advice that I'm giving you is under the assumption that your life is not at stake, that your life is not in danger, you're not in an abusive relationship, anything of that sort. So, giving that, if your relationship doesn't fall under that, you're not in harm, you're not threatened, then a simple answer of, hey, you know what, I've come to the conclusion that for me, this is not going to work. Say it. If that's not good enough, if the person is continuously reaching out to you, calling, and you know that you have totally moved on, then maybe you might not need to answer or respond. Because sometimes you just don't respond to foolishness or stupidity. As one of my brothers say, I just don't respond to stupidity. Not saying that it's stupid, but if you know that this person, the reason why you're ending this relationship is for your benefit, and you're done with it for good, then sometimes you may not need to respond. If you can have a good, if the person is wanting, more understanding of the situation, it's nothing wrong with having a sit down and, going over, what actually happened. Because some people, they want closure. But you know what? Sometimes you just don't get closure on everything. I recently talked briefly about my experience where I felt that I needed to have closure, but I didn't get closure on some things. And I had to learn how to move on without getting closure. So, if you really want it to be over, it can be over. But if there's a lot of times when we do continue on in relationships, or let's just say we want to break up with somebody, or we know it's over and move on, and then we're saying, oh, this person is not letting us move on. A lot of the times, especially if you're not in a relationship that is harmful to you. So when people are saying that and they're not in a relationship that's harmful to them, their life is not at stake or anything like that, then a lot of times that person wants it to continue somewhere on the inside. That's why they're choosing not to make a dead stop and say, hey, this is it. They're playing that game with them because part of you wants that, or inwardly you want that. So if you truly want it to be over, it can be over. Have the conversation and do what you have to do. If that's not respond to somebody, just say, hey, I'm not at this place anymore. I need to move on and it's over. I noticed that you have reached out, but I just want to let you know that I'm not going to be returning any calls or anything like that. So don't expect it because I'm moving on. If it's affecting you to that sort. No one can hold us if we don't want them to. Giving the information that I said previously, if we're not endangered. So think about it, because you can end a relationship if you truly mean that it's over. Simply let the other person know and go on about your life and continue in your journey and in your process of healing and self-growing and self-reflecting. Anyway, thumbs up, like, subscribe if you want to be notified of any video that I release. I usually release them once a week. Don't forget to ring the bell. And guess what?